Australia braces for potential 20% U.S. tariffs, a high-stakes game of global trade. Australia finds itself on the precipice of a significant trade showdown with the United States, facing the potential imposition of sweeping tariffs as high as 20% on all exports. This looming threat casts a long shadow over the Australian economy, prompting urgent responses from the government and sparking intense speculation about the future of the bilateral relationship. Government sources whisper of a broad-brush tariff regime, a blanket imposition that would indiscriminately affect all Australian goods entering the U.S. market. The scale of the potential impact is staggering, threatening to disrupt established trade routes, cripple industries, and send ripples of economic uncertainty across the nation. This isn't a minor trade dispute. It's a potential seismic event with far-reaching consequences. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, when pressed on whether his government was preparing to escalate the matter to the World Trade Organization, WTO, the international body that adjudicates trade conflicts, offered a carefully worded response. "We are prepared for all possibilities going forward." This measured statement, while not explicitly confirming WTO action, clearly signals a readiness to explore all available avenues to protect Australian interests. The ambiguity, however, underlines the gravity of the situation and the government's cautious approach to navigating this complex geopolitical landscape. Adding another layer of intrigue to this unfolding drama is the revelation of a Wednesday night dinner between Prime Minister Albanese and golfing legend Greg Norman. Norman, known for his close ties to former U.S. President Donald Trump, has previously acted as an unofficial intermediary between Australia and the Trump administration. The timing of this meeting, on the eve of the potential tariff announcement, fuels speculation about back-channel diplomatic efforts and potential attempts to avert the looming trade war. The uncertainty surrounding the potential tariffs is amplified by conflicting signals from the Trump camp. While sources suggest a willingness to consider amendments after the tariffs are implemented, this approach presents a risky gamble for Australia. This strategy echoes Trump's past use of tariffs as a tool of foreign policy leverage. He's previously employed this tactic against Canada and Mexico, using the threat of tariffs to address concerns about illegal drug trafficking. In these instances, he eventually delayed or withdrew the tariffs after securing concessions from his negotiating partners. However, this precedent doesn't guarantee a similar outcome for Australia. The current geopolitical climate is fraught with complexities, and the unpredictability inherent in the Trump approach makes any prediction tenuous. Australia faces a crucial decision: engage in protracted negotiations with the potential for further concessions, or risk escalating the conflict through WTO arbitration. The stakes are undeniably high, and the economic repercussions of inaction could be severe. The situation highlights the vulnerability of nations relying heavily on specific export markets. The potential 20% tariff is not merely an economic issue. It's a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of international trade relations and the need for robust diversification strategies. Australia must now carefully weigh its options, considering the long-term implications of any action it takes, while simultaneously bracing for the potential economic fallout of this looming trade dispute. The coming weeks and months will be critical in determining the future trajectory of this high-stakes game of global trade.